For a long period, we thought it was time for Dustin to put his career in the bin, but it turns out that bin is a recyclable one because he just will not go away, he will not retire, and in fact, he's just signed a brand new deal with All Elite Wrestling. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We're not quite elite, we don't quite have the Tony Khan money, but here, we've probably got more fuels than AEW, so it does not matter. But we're dear,
we don't recycle either, alright?
No.
We don't recycle, alright? I don't put it in the blue bin. I put it on the black bin.
Badge Senior. But anyway, we're here to talk about Dustin Rhodes today, and we're also going to talk a little bit about Natalya, because why not?
Fuck Natalya, I've got something I've wanted to say.
It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm stuck talking about wrestling. Dustin Rhodes signs a big deal with AEW, and you know what? I couldn't be happier. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm talking about wrestling. Don't you love it? Natalya on Christmas Eve doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better than that. You can act depressed. Everyone watching this can think that wrestling sucks, but I'm here to tell you it doesn't. Wrestling's great. It's never been better. See all these tape shows, can't get enough. There's only one thing better than not knowing what's going to happen on a shite show. That's knowing what's going to happen on a shite show. Christmas Day, tomorrow, Dynamite, I'll be there, will you be there? Who knows? But you know what? I'm glad everybody's been on this journey with Fog Wrestling over the past couple of years, and 2025 is going to be the year. Put up or shut up. Big John's putting it all on the line. I'm putting it all on the line. If it ain't up to standards at the end of it, I'm calling it a day. And if I call it a day, you're also going away. Because this is a two-man band. Isn't it?
Two-man power trip. Maybe you'll just be like Triple H. You'll get the knee injury and I'll be Austin. I'll carry on.
Something tells me we won't be going out in as good as fashion as that match. But
yeah, well,
anyway, let's talk about Dustin.
Probably not. Yeah, so Dustin has issued a public statement on his Twitter/X account in regards to his future in the wrestling business. And I mean, you look at Dustin and Natalya, combined age of almost 100. Is it time for them to, sail off into the sunset? Probably is, but Dustin doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. He said today, quote, "Today, I have signed a new multi-year contract with AEW. I want to thank my boss Tony Khan for every opportunity he has given me. Since coming here and being an original since inception, I have truly had the time of my life. Everybody knows my story and how much I have been through in all of my years. Lost my passion and found it again here in AEW at the first Double or Nothing. Did not expect this one last ride to last as long as it has. And man, what a run I have had. I will finish my career here at AEW as I feel it is home to me. I have never felt respected and wanted like I have here. This makes me want to do the very best for Tony and push myself harder than I ever have before. I feel loved and wanted here. I love all of my roster deeply. I want to thank the fans for all of your support. I want to thank the men and women in the locker rooms we have shared and created magic together with. I want to thank Tony Khan for believing in me and relying on me in so many ways. I won't let you down. I love it here in AEW and can't wait to see the next few years take me. Thank you for all the constant love and support. Thank you to AEW. And last but not least, I want to thank my family for their support. They are true rock stars. I am once again hashtag All Elite, hashtag One Last Ride, hashtag Keep Stepping." End of quote. So Dustin Rhodes there with a big statement, but I mean, I'll sum it up in one sentence. I'm getting paid a lot of money, and I want to keep getting paid a lot of money.
That is it. He's kissing Tony Khan's ass till his ass doesn't need kissed anymore. That's what it is. There's always the digs back at WWE. Oh, I lost my passion because Vince had me in the dumps. But if it was Triple H, I'd be doing brilliant. Don't worry, oh, it's not Triple H. It's all Vince. He's an evil man. Evil man. But it's the same with Jericho, man. All these sellout back. Yeah, Tony Khan's paying them a lot of money. And you know what? You see if he was paying us similar amounts of money, maybe I'd sell it. But the reality is, the YouTube wage ain't enough for me to ever sell it.
Until we get paid the big bucks, we'll never sell it. But anyway, speaking of being a sellout, what is Natalya selling out these days? Maybe she's selling out OnlyFans subscriptions, but she's not selling out seats in fucking arenas, that's for sure.
No, definitely not.
Never sold out nothing, just lucky to be in the wrestling business, lucky to be in the Hart family, but she did lose in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament, and she made a post on Twitter because of that loss. kind of sounded like she's frustrated with her booking, her direction, but I believe she is, 44, 45? I mean, I don't know at this point of her career what she's expecting. I mean, she's not that much younger than Lita and Trish, and you consider them from a totally different generation.
Yep.
But they're worthy of being brought back because of what they've done. What has Natalya done? What is she... I think she's won the belt a few times, but not one memorable run. Not one memorable moment. Probably most known for farting.
She's got longevity, but if she wasn't a Hart, she wouldn't have been there.
Pretty sure she also had a relationship with the great Khali.
Brilliant.
Is that really...
groundbreaking stuff. Bundy.
Yeah, so let's see that's what Natalya said. She says, quote, "What I do know is I need to work harder, and I promise you, I will. There's so much more I want to say, but I don't know how to. I wake up every day worried that I won't be able to realise my full potential. It haunts me, more than I can say, but I'll never stop fighting. I'll never stop showing up for my dreams. I love and appreciate everyone who's fought hard with me. You guys are truly the best." Heart emoji, end of quote. So, Natalya there deciding to release this little statement here after her loss. I mean, I don't get it. Kayfabe loss, and then she comes out and she talks about how she needs to work hard. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, did The Rock come out? And I know Twitter wasn't around back then, but this is like The Rock releasing this exact same statement after getting screwed against McMahon and Austin at Mania 17. Just wouldn't fucking happen.
No, it wouldn't happen.
This is why wrestling sucks.
It's just kayfabe breaking.
Yeah, she lost a match, but now she's coming out and saying, I need to work harder so that they book me to win a match. That's garbage. Get her out. She should know better.
I know.
Being in the Hart family.
The Hearts would be turned in their grave.
No, but what is this? She's lost a fucking match, then released this shite.
No, it's bullshit. It's fucking pathetic. See, no, I'm a strong believer. See if you believe like this. See, instead of fucking crying on Twitter, man, or some shitey nerd that covers wrestling, right? Go to Triple H. Go to, Gregory Helms. Go to Jamie Noble. The agents.
What are they going to do?
No, but you know what I mean. It's disingenuous, it's bullshit, it's just fucking pandering at the end of the day, it's just a load of shite.
Could it just be she's not as good as she thinks she is?
She's never been. She's a boring, plastic, heart bastard, there you go. No, I never rated Natalya, man, nothing about her. Nothing, just absolutely, I mean, see when you see those, digital AI SmackDown posters and you've got, her and Michin on it, man, it's like two of the scariest things you've ever fucking seen.
It's like a horror movie or something. Anyway, Natalya.
No, but it's like one of those Five Nights at Freddy's, the animatronics. That's what it looks like. Keep the Botox out your face, man. See instead of injecting Botox, try and inject a bit of talent in there. You might get somewhere.
Inject a bit of charisma.
Aye, something. Farting gimmick.
Even as a wrestler, man, never really entertained me. Can't ever say I thought, that was a really good Natalya match.
No, you're right. See,
no, she was technically she was good and she had the basics, but as a performer, I was just never impressed.
See, in women's wrestling, right, you need to have the look, or you need to be like a Lita, who had the look, but was high flying, I think. Natalya, see, being a Bret Hart of the women's division, that does nothing for you.
No.
That no one cares.
No, it just doesn't work.
Just doesn't work. Not whatsoever. Here, maybe with Natalya, right, you could argue that maybe she got into the business too early. Maybe if she debuted at around 2016-15 when they were pushing women's wrestling, but even then, look at some of the women compared to her.
Yo, I agree. You know what? I've never liked Natalya, but here's where I will give her the benefit of the doubt. She debuted it I think she debuted it as a female the worst time you possibly could. Because her first initial 6, 7, 8 years, she was just in the company when women's wrestling was garbage. It is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that I prefer women's wrestling now or whatever to what it was back then, but back then WWE didn't care about it. See, once you get past 2006, 2007, then you're going into 2008, which was when Natalya started coming around. Trish was gone, Lita was gone. I mean, the experienced people that were around, like the Victorias and the Mickey Jameses, they were either leaving or they were getting phased out.
Yeah, no, of course they were. And that's my point. It's like around that time, she probably came into it at the worst time, as you said. But reality is, as I said, like there's just nothing about her.
And also, I mean, around that time, they created the Divas belt, and that's another thing that I think did not help the women's division, having two different champions on Raw and SmackDown. Now, if people argue, oh, more opportunities, I'll argue watered down division.
See, as we've seen with like Charlotte had Rick in her corner, maybe if she comes in and Brett is in her corner.
Well, she did have the Hart Foundation, like, or at least she was in their corner. Either way, look, I just think that Natalya...
I know we don't like Brett really all that much, but let's not pretend Davey Boy Smith and Tyson Kidd's
look, you can say what you want, like, right? But I think a big party... I think that Mickie James is considered to be at a much higher level than Natalya. And I'm not saying that it's purely just down to this reason, but a big factor why Mickie James is considered better is because she did manage to get the last year and a half, last year, of Trish and Lita, and she got to feud with them. And that's massive.
Oh, that is massive.
Had Mickie James not debuted until like 2007, 2008, when they were both gone, then that's a difference maker.
No, of course it is.
And unfortunately for Natalya, by the time she arrived, they were both gone. So, I mean, it is what it is.
So and fair on this channel.
I think that's hurt Natalya. And then by the time, you know, look, AJ Lee had a breakout period, but I mean, it's like she felt like the only fucking... She was made GM. Yeah, just because she had a good run doesn't mean the women's division was booming.
I actually think it's embarrassing with AJ Lee. Like, I'm not, she's better than Natalya. I'm not going to sit here and say she's not. But see, when they introduced Punk, the husband of AJ
I know, it's mental.
No, anyway, no, whoever's saying that deserves slapped across.
Yeah, but the whole point...
Oh, it's not the Texas Rattles, it's the husband of Deborah.
Anyway, point is, by the time they get to 2015, they're doing the whole women's revolution. I mean, at that point, Natalya's already stale. 7 years in the company, already a lot older than the other women that they're bringing through. So I'm fair. I think Natalya's had she just came in the wrong time.
She came in at the wrong time, right? But you know what? She's 44, 45? There's no reason why she couldn't have debuted in the early 2000s.
Maybe just wasn't ready. Maybe didn't want to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's... it's not an age thing. It was simply, if she didn't want to do it and she went down another career path, then that's on her.
Look, see if Natalya debuted in 2002 or something, 2003, maybe we would have a higher opinion of her.
Maybe, but just get off my television. And then this pandering, man. You know what? You're boring. I accept that. But see this? I think this is pathetic. And I know Brett wouldn't like this.
No, it wouldn't. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Let us know your thoughts down below. Natalya says she's going to work harder. She's going to keep trying to improve so that she can realise her goals. And Dustin Rhodes, well, he's done a Ric Flair. He will never retire. Anyway, I mean, he is getting pretty close to the... Like, see, back in the day when we seen Flair retire, I mean, that was groundbreaking because not many people stuck around until they were 57, 58. But see now, we've seen Sting stick around till he's 65. I mean, Dustin's getting up there. Could it be that we do see people start wrestling regularly into their late 50s? 60?
No. And also, back then, there wasn't the requirement for people to stay on. It was like, you were done because there was new stars coming through. I guess you could say around 2008, that's when the new stars were kind of not being curated. And it was slowing down to that point. But I think wrestling's in a trend now where we are just going to see guys smoke. Well, I mean, we've already seen it. Look at Sting.
It's Sting.
No, but see like Terry Funk wrestling into his 70s.
That was more like sporadic appearances. That's not like he's wrestling week in, week out.
Oh, I know,
on
but
a mainstream company.
Well, actually, I was going to say I think it'll be normal. I don't know if any of these guys are going to get to their 60s.
Anyway, guys.
In a wrestling capacity.
Yeah, that is it. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.